I'm gonna get started then. This is the meeting of the Laredo Commission for Women. It's October the 10th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. here at the Joe Guerra Library. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Can we please have roll call?
Yes, ma'am. Maria Romero.
Present.
Mary Lou Ibarra.
Present.
Diana Rodriguez. Sandra Cavazos Ayala.
Present.
Amber Elliot Hinojosa. Present. Virtual. Silvia Palombo.
Present.
Maria Zambudio.
Present.
Rosa Maria de Llanos.
Present.
Virtual. Dr. Maria Reyes. Present. Jessica Ontiveros Villarreal. Absent. Dr. Melissa Martin. Present. Esther Pirova. Present. We have a quorum.
Okay, thank you very much, then. All right, next we go to item number 5, communications and announcements.
And this is where you're going to introduce.
Yes, I'd like to go ahead and introduce and congratulate the newly elected officers for the 23-24 year. And we are gonna start from the bottom up. We have Jessica Ontiveros as our secretary, but she's not here. She just had her baby girl. And she said that she's willing to continue with the office as long, so she comes back. Is that correct? Yes, so Jessica is not here. But then we have Dr. Melissa Martin. You were also recommended for the second secretary. Do you accept?
I would humbly decline. I'm so sorry. Just have a lot going on, and I would really like to help with the awards and
Other things.
I guess so. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, so since we don't have a secretary, would someone volunteer to take some notes? You will? Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Reyes. Next, we have parliamentarian, is Diana Rodriguez. Diana, I thank you again for being a great parliamentarian, and we thank you for keeping us in line, okay? And then we have Dr. Maria Reyes, our co-chair. Thank you, Dr. Reyes, for accepting.
Thank you.
And I'll be your chair for the 23-24 year. But before we continue, I'd like to ask you all to please come up so that you can stand for a picture. We're gonna stand over here, if you don't mind, the officers.
The officers.
And I would also like to present our officer, our chairperson for last year, Ms. Romero, with a rose as a thank you. So if you could please come up. I want to thank you very much because it's a lot. It's a volunteer thing that we do, and it's a lot of work. So, so go over there so you can join us for a picture. Come on. And then you want to help me to pass?
Sure, of course, of course.
So, yeah, sure. You help us to pass them. Okay, so just give to her. And then can we take a picture? Can somebody?
I just texted her to come in.
So, okay.
Then she can take a picture.
To Ms. Reyes and to Diana and Dr. Martin.
Yeah, I'll take a picture and then I'll just.
Is the bachelorette. Where is he?
He'll be right in.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And who else?
No,
Cover up.
And Madam Chair.
Thank you so much. Okay. So we can take a picture, if you don't mind, right here before we. And did you call Nikki?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
Do we
she's
need to
already-
move back a little bit?
Do we move the chairs?
We might, unless you want us to stand over here. Is that okay? Okay. Unless, against the wall. And, ahorita vamos a- There we go. Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Perfect,
perfect.
perfect.
Here comes Nikki. Hi. Oh, she'll take a picture also. Here we go. Okay.
Hi.
All right, and Emily. He's with the library. I think they can see over there, right?
Ready, 1, 2, 3. Where's it go? Ready? Big smiles, 1, 2, 3. There we go.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Oh my God.
So
I
I,
sent you Ms. Ayala, right?
yeah, will you send it to me again? Yeah, okay, perfect, thank you. So what I was thinking of doing for this coming year, since we do so much and we're always, having meetings and things, I wanna start this memory book that we can go by month. So that's why I wanted to take a picture, because for October, it'll be our picture for October. And whenever there's a meeting, you all take pictures and then we can start adding them to our little memory book, okay? Okay, very good, thank you. Next, we have the minutes. Will everyone please take a few minutes to review them and see if we have any corrections or additions?
I'd like to move to approve.
Okay. We have a motion
I
to
second.
approve the minutes by Ms. Palombo and second by Diana Rodriguez. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion carries. Next, we have discussion and possible action regarding the following items. Update on the Women's Hall of Fame. Amber, what do we have from you as a report?
I'll just name off the committee heads again, which are, I was gonna put, Melissa Martin as media and reception, program Sandra, awards Diana, Marlena, Sylvia Palombo, and the selection committee Maria Reyes. The committee heads, we are gonna try to meet October 23rd. We had said the library, but I was gonna see if we could meet at Black and White Coffee House so we can grab some coffee and a panecito and not hold up library staff.
Where's that?
Where is that?
It's on McPherson.
I have no idea what's the name of it?
It's 5702 McPherson.
What's the name
It's
of the
like
place?
next to the park in that little placita.
Sí,
Black
pero
and
¿cómo se
white.
llama el lugar?
Black and white.
Black and White Coffee House.
Black, oh, I've been there.
Next
That's
to
what I wanted to find out. I've
Black
not
and
been
White
there.
Coffee
Coffee.
House.
Yeah,
Park
Okay.
on Hillside and McPherson.
yeah.
Okay,
Este
and,
va a estar Laredo Morning Time.
oh, okay.
At
And
what
no,
time?
that's across from the Laredo Morning Time Shipping.
Okay.
And at what
Yes.
time? At what time?
Okay, so for sure the meeting is scheduled for the 23rd
Third.
At what
at
time?
5:30, correct,
At
Amber?
Yes.
5:30. Okay. 5:30. And so, will you send out like a reminder again, Amber, for that, before the date?
Yes, I'll send a Google invitation so you
Okay.
can add it to your calendar.
Okay, perfect. Very
For
good.
the committee heads.
Okay. Okay, what else? The deadline for accepting nominations.
I was gonna suggest that we, obviously open up the applications now and then, accept applications until 5 p.m. on January 5th.
January the 5th.
Because we usually wait for the new year and the city to open back up and give people a little bit of time after the holidays to get their applications in, which is January 5th is a Friday.
Okay. And how are they going to be available, or what's the plan for advertising that the applications are available and who can apply, or how are we gonna advertise for that?
So we put it in the paper and on the city website, and then we also do like a round of press with our PSA. But we also have a PSA video And then Noraida helps us do the video, and then she also contacts like KGNS and Laredo Morning Times and anybody else that wants to like interview and discuss about the Hall of Fame.
Okay, so Amber, you're gonna take care of that, of the paper and getting all of that, of the advertisement?
Yeah.
or-
I'll get that coordinated with Noraida.
You'll get it coordinated, okay, and the PSA, you have, also when you coordinate that, will you let us know?
Yeah, he has to schedule us in to go in and do the PSA.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
as soon as she gives me a date, I will let you know, and then I'll let you know how many people we need to go film.
Okay, and then we're gonna, okay, is it a bilingual thing or just in English?
I think we did it bilingual last
Okay,
year.
bilingual.
Right, yeah, we did it in the 2 years we've done it bilingual.
Okay, very good.
Amber, since that's media stuff, can you put me there? What can I help you with?
The star of the show.
No, just helping. Let me know what you need help with, and if, as far as communicating with Mayday, that we'll be in touch.
Okay, very good. And does anybody else have any questions or anything else about those three things? The applications that are going out as soon as possible, right? And then the deadline, which would be January the 5th. I know it's not on the agenda, but can we discuss possible dates for the actual event in March?
Yeah, I was gonna leave that up to the committees to decide, to the committee heads to decide, because we also have to propose the dates with our vendors for the event. But I mean, we always do it in March, and it's usually towards the end of March.
Okay, just the reason why I'm asking is because spring break is the 11th through the 15th. And
Oh, yeah, it would-
that's the
it would
middle
be.
of the week, that's not a good Sunday to have it on the 10th, or
Yeah.
possibly the 17th, which is the following Sunday.
No, it wouldn't be any of those days, I'll guarantee that.
So then after that, later
Oh,
or
it would
earlier?
prob- Like
Yeah,
the
we usually
24th
aim
or
around the
21st.
Okay, so probably about the 24th, that would be that's the
last
next,
Sunday.
that's the last, oh, that's Palm Sunday too.
And then
The
it's Easter.
31st would be probably ideal.
It's
The
Easter.
what, the 31st?
The 31st.
That's Easter, my dear. That's Easter Sunday.
Maybe the 24th
But
is
Tom
better.
Sunday, that's like more than.
About the 23rd, a Saturday.
No, we always do
It's
it
a
on
Saturday, right? Isn't it Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
No, it's a Sunday.
You know,
We're singers.
Bueno, van a avisar juntos. And this is gonna start for us early.
well, just to
Okay.
think about it, because, the 24th is Palm Sunday, the 31st is Easter, so
Oh,
the 10th
Maybe
is spring break.
Could we do a Saturday instead? Does that have to be a Sunday?
yeah, that's for the committees to discuss the
Yeah.
dates instead of holding everybody up.
Yes,
We can
sorry.
make it executive.
Yeah, and that's fine, we're
Just-
just throwing these things out there just these days so that you know, everybody can be aware of it.
Sure.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right.
So we'll discuss that on October the 23rd.
On the 23rd.
Yeah.
And make a decision then. Okay, sounds good. Okay, anything else? Does anyone have any other questions about that? Okay, the next thing is appointment of a committee to review and recommend the Laredo Commission for Women's Action Plan for approval at the next meeting. And, so I'd like to go ahead and appoint, Ms. Zamudio. Will you be in the committee, so we can review the action plan? Okay? And Esther, will you be in the committee? And also Sylvia. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Did she hear me? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I accept whatever you want me to do.
Okay. And I'm thinking if we could have the meeting on the same day, it'll be all of us really being there at the same time. So
Where?
at the black and white copy.
Pero está chico el lugar, ¿no?
I don't know.
No,
Well,
I've
and
been
it's
there.
different people, right?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, well, the only Miss Amudio, I'm in the committee, are you,
Okay.
and you're in the committee,
Oh,
and so just
Just
Esther and
remember
myself.
that if we have it's because if we have a quorum, we
Okay.
run the risk of
Oh, the committee?
And I
What
think there's
day
like
is
a
that
lot to
meeting
talk about,
scheduled for?
two separate things.
The same, the 23rd?
Oh, yeah, no, I was thinking at another time, at a later time.
Oh, at a later
At a
time.
later time,
Well,
yeah.
just-
Or we can meet at another time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine, but it'll be the committee.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right, so that's the three people on the committee. What else?
So no meeting set for that one yet?
Yes, well, not, I was gonna have it on that day at a later time, but we might just run into a very late meeting because there's a lot of things to discuss
Yeah.
for the Hall of Fame.
Well,
So-
it's just the review and recommendation, might be a quick meeting, you might
Right.
meet a little bit before.
Earlier, yeah.
It's just a thought.
Yeah. Can you do earlier? Like, what time is this meeting? Okay, so let's say 5 o'clock. I don't think we would have more to discuss. So let's meet on that same day, but at 5 o'clock. It would be just you, Esther, and myself. Right? And Miss Amudi. Okay, Miss Amudi. Es el día el 23 también, pero...
¿De este mes?
Sí, pero a las 5 de la tarde.
No voy a estar.
No va a estar, el 23, es lunes.
Sí.
Okay, entonces, pues, bueno, we'll talk about another day then, okay?
Yeah.
We'll have that date, it will be pending. Y yo les mando.
No puede estar fuera de la ciudad.
Okay. Entonces, pero lo tenemos que hacer ese día o el siguiente porque,
Or before, ¿no?
¿Puede ser antes?
sí puede ser antes.
Antes porque me
¿Cuándo
voy
se
a ir
va?
como 10 días, voy a París.
Yeah, set up your meeting.
Bueno, pues nos vamos a juntar allá.
Ahí hacemos la junta.
Allá en París, sí.
I volunteered for
Okay, yo le hablo a ver
secretary
qué
that day.
buen día, and then,
Bueno,
al cabo somos
Sí, antes del
tres,
24.
Dijo Esther que estaba bien con todos o nos podemos ir todos para
¿Verdad?
París.
No, dijo lo que ella quiere, ¿verdad?
Lo que quisiéramos.
Okay.
Haz los, ¿cómo se llama? Los reservations.
¿Verdad?
Okay, anything, okay, so then we'll just decide on a date and
Meeting
time
to
for
be
that.
determined.
Yes,
Mhm.
meeting to be
Yeah,
determined.
that we discussed.
Okay, anything else?
Okay, don't
Then
sound
we
so
go now to item number, that letter C. Update on the state of the women's survey.
Okay.
The update is just, I hope everybody got the email. You guys were asked to take the survey and use that time to review it and come with any issues that we may need to address. If not, the survey is ready to be released.
Yes. I took the survey.
I
It took me about 8 minutes. I timed myself. I told my husband to time me. It took me 8 minutes. I just had a concern that, it still took me to more questions, after I said I was retired. I think I put retired.
I
and
stopped
then
there.
Did you stop there?
Yeah, because I did.
You stopped
No,
But I
you
don't know if I sent it because I don't know what happened. Alguien me habló, la niña,
And you did.
and I just,
It's because you go to the very end till it says,
no.
and you receive a message that says, thank you for answering your
Entonces
survey.
I didn't send it.
Do it again.
Yeah.
I started it.
If you didn't see the word done, you didn't finish.
No, I didn't see it done porque me habló alguien y ya.
When did you
se me
take
fue la
it?
onda.
When did you take it?
Pues yo creo que right after I talked to you.
Yeah,
No,
last
no me
week.
acuerdo. Yeah, it was sometime that week or a little bit after.
Did everybody take it?
I opened it and I started to, and I said, no, I better not, because I didn't read the email, and I said, I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I guess we are supposed to.
Did you take it, Dr. White?
No, I haven't taken it.
You haven't. Diana, you haven't. And did you take it? So, did you take it, Ethan?
Sandra,
Alta María quiere hablar.
I took it both in English and Spanish,
Okay,
and it was pretty good, it was much better than the
okay,
I liked it, and I finished it also, and it wasn't that long.
yeah.
And I think I did put done, but I didn't have anything to submit,
Is there a way
outside.
that they can check?
Yeah.
if they did?
And so I finished, I think I went all the way to the end.
Uh-huh.
It would
And,
just be a survey.
I took it in Spanish, then I wanted to take the English, I don't know if I should have done it in both,
No, no,
What?
just one.
but I
Just
did.
one. Just one.
It's in survey monkey, right?
And
Is
it
there
let
a way
me,
where
so.
you can click, like, to get your responses sent
No, I don't know. But it was
I
very
can
good, thank you,
announce.
Dr. Reyes.
What was that? I'm
Much
sorry.
improved.
She got it.
I like the questions and,
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, so do we need to vote to, go ahead and proceed with it, or what's the next step, Maria?
I think it's just to decide what we're gonna do. We need to, I send you the images, we can start sharing them.
Okay.
We had already voted on the survey, so the survey is good to go. It's just a matter of us deciding, okay, as of today, it's officially open, and we can start sharing it.
Okay.
Just remember, the survey is not done until you see the word done. If you don't see that word, I cannot count it as data. So make sure you finish the survey.
Yeah, because it will be
Incomplete. Yeah.
And the goal is whatever data we collect from this will go into our action plan for next year, or?
Yeah,
Excuse me, Dr. Reyes, did it have 60 questions? I finished the 60 questions, but then I didn't submit the paragraph, but I did click on the word, I think I clicked on, I'm not sure now. It was a few days ago,
Yeah.
but I thought it was pretty finished.
Yeah, if, you don't have to submit a paragraph if you don't want to, that's
No,
optional.
no, because
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to say.
But yeah, good for you.
Oh,
And we're gonna
I did say
share
in
this
one,
data.
I think in the English one, I said, we need more doctors, more hospitals, better healthcare. I did say something,
Okay.
and they submitted it. But in the Spanish,
Just so
I
that
didn't.
as we're like giving it out to people, so we can say this is the
So,
purpose of it.
and I don't know if we can take it both in English and Spanish. Maybe that shouldn't be,
She said just one, right?
Yeah, just submit
in
one.
either one.
Yeah,
So
either one.
maybe you can put something there that either you take it in one or the other. Because I did, because I just wanted to read and be informed of what was in it. I did it for our, because I'm in the committee, but I don't know if in the survey, it can be open, then you can take it a lot of times by the same person, you know what I mean? You have to be,
Yeah,
Oh.
every survey has that risk. It's not
Okay.
just, every survey
So
has
can
the risk of.
can I take it again and again?
You can. Nothing's gonna stop you. Yeah.
Yes, but then
Okay.
your data is not going to be
Accurate.
accurate.
Yeah, but like I said,
Okay.
every survey runs that risk, so if you already took it, don't take it. So this is what I'm gonna do, so we are not confused about it, okay? I'm gonna delete all data as of today. You're gonna have to retake it. Everybody who's taking it will have to retake, which is only 3 of us.
Once again.
And, okay, and then as of tomorrow at 8 AM, you can share it. When you share it, give instructions to only take it either in English or in Spanish, okay? I can put a warning at the beginning of the survey that says if you've taken this in English, don't take it. If you've taken this in Spanish, don't take it. I can do that. So I will do that tonight. So you can open it as of tomorrow at 8 AM. Please remember that we are doing this to inform the commission about initiatives that the city should be taking in order to address issues that affect women in our city.
Yes.
Any questions?
Has that been in an action plan before?
It was. Yeah, the last time, the action plan included the creation of the survey in order to inform the commission of what's actually happening to women in Laredo, because we don't know.
Cause I don't see it here.
Yeah,
I have the action plan here and it doesn't say that.
it was
The
right,
one prior.
the one prior, yeah.
But it's not in the 23. It's not in the 23 action plan, so
So
I don't think
for
we have
next
to address
year's will be
The
the
data.
collection of data and then the formation of actions based on that survey.
Has the
Let's
survey,
see what the committee decides on, how we're
Yeah.
gonna put it on the action plan.
has the survey ever been done locally by
No, nobody has
anybody in
ever.
Laredo, like, when they're trying to get healthcare and everything in their barrios or whatever?
Oh, no, yeah, they have done several surveys having to do with, from Tommy Hughes, several classes have done surveys on different topics. but no one has done a survey on women's needs in Laredo. No one has done that. So we do have, and whenever I approach faculty to share their data, they have already gotten rid of it. Because they just do it for classes, you know, let's just do it this for
Like a
training.
grade or?
Yeah,
And that's my concern of, we're doing, you put in so much effort on this, and then we, as, you know, extension of the city council are putting it out there. People are gonna say, well, what are they doing? Just like with the big city survey that happened with healthcare, there was a lot of, okay, now what? We spent $200,000, you know, that kind of discussion, and I don't want that to be the same.
How long is the survey going to
So-
be?
It's 60 questions.
No,
based on
I'm
how
not
the
saying,
time
I mean,
yeah.
what's the time frame?
well, that was going to be left to you guys,
I think initially we had said 3 months.
yeah.
But
3
that
months,
was-
so
yeah.
effective tomorrow and 3 months from tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, just so that we can know, because they're going, if, you know, we say this is a goal or a part of our action plan, so are we gonna have data to present, you know? Is it gonna be within this year or until next, you know?
Right,
When
and then
when
that's
are we
gonna
gonna
be,
present
Will be
data?
ready till January.
Right.
with Dr. Reyes, is after you get it, then she's gonna have
Until
to
next
extrapolate all that
year.
data into.
Yeah, we'll put it, perhaps we can put it in as a goal that we're working on this and look, and for next year's goal to present data, because.
Yeah,
We
what I would say
should
is,
aim at 2024.
right,
What I would like to suggest is to release the data on a month or a day where we celebrate something having to do with women. So either May or March or.
What's March is the.
March is a Hall of Fame, we don't have, we're gonna be so busy with the Hall of Fame.
May I
could
suggest
also
something,
be-
if I may? May I suggest something?
Yes.
We have a plan for the Hall of Fame, and it takes a lot of time. And I think we should concentrate on that first and get that be done. And I don't wanna have another project pending because, you know, it's gonna be too much. So yo digo que let's do the Hall of Fame for the 24th, and then we'll work on this other plan too later on, but I don't think we can, I'm just suggesting it because it's gonna overwhelm us. Because as y'all very well know, the Hall of Fame, the ones that have been here before, it is a lot of work to get women, and so we can get their bios and all of that, I mean, we're gonna take it.
my
Yeah, and-
suggestion with that would be exactly what you're saying, we'll focus on the Hall of Fame, that gives Dr. Reyes the time to get the data, to put the data together. And so maybe in the action plan would then be to create a committee.
For the 25
For
year.
the 2025 on how those
Yes,
next
for the
steps
following
are
year.
gonna,
Yes.
because it's gonna take a lot of time
Oh,
even for
yeah.
that committee to
Look,
use that information and say what can be.
I know that there has been some kind of data that people take whenever we have, like the Sisters of Mercy, that they do all kinds of data for the, you know, to get money from federal funding and everything, for the people in that area, or the healthcare, to see what the needs are in Laredo for people that don't have insurance, or that, how they're gonna help them. But
Yes,
that
yeah.
has been a lot of, there have been studies on that, but this is overall, like, what is the main thing that we all, and of course, healthcare is the number one that we need here, and I know that. But there's also education, I mean, there's also jobs, you know, all of that is very important.
Just so you keep it in the back of your head, remember that part of this research is sharing data with organizations that have already established collection of data. So, for example, I know that the police department, the fire department, the health
Correct,
department,
correct, they all
sister,
have.
okay.
Exactly.
A lot of these organizations have already said yes to us sharing data.
Yes.
And we're gonna send an organization survey, remember? I just didn't wanna confuse you. First, let's focus on it. But all of that, we are attempting to do a comprehensive analysis. And we are trying to tap into sources that are already present. All of these was possible because of the past Women's Commission, right? And so we've had those meetings, so the first step is to release the survey. The next step is to send organizations that are local a survey. And then the next step is to collect data from organizations that collect data. just so you know, all of that is going to happen. It's part of the
process.
initial plan.
And I think that's what you're saying, it's gonna
Yes.
take a lot of work to do all of
Yeah,
that,
and-
so
and-
let's plan
Yeah,
for
it
the
sounds
following.
It sounds
And
good.
surveys are very, very difficult too, you know. And then they have organizations that get paid.
I think that will
Yeah,
work.
I think so.
I think that will work.
I think that will work, that's fine,
Okay.
let's go ahead and.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and yeah, everybody take the survey tomorrow,
Yeah.
please.
And just remember, what we need is to figure out how we're gonna print posters, where we're gonna put the posters, and how we're gonna do the sharing on social media.
Okay, what was that again, I'm sorry, who's gonna do the posters?
Yeah, we have posters to put on stores or the library or, right? For people to be able
You
to
all
scan.
voted on the design already.
Yeah.
Okay, and who's gonna print those posters?
Well, somebody in the committee said the city could print them out.
So that's, again, why I'm kind of bringing this up. We need a
Okay.
committee that's focused on the survey, not
Okay.
just like
Where it
Okay.
goes, okay, so that's
For those
another,
things.
that's something else,
Yeah.
far and apart from the Hall of Fame and all that.
Right.
Okay, so,
But this is something, if we're saying we're opening it tomorrow, we need a committee that's going to do this in the next 3 months.
Well,
Or
that's-
we
we won't
table
have
it
it on
and
the
move it till
agenda.
after they're releasing it after.
What?
to appoint
March,
a committee.
but-
It's an update, you can include that in there. Since it is an item on the agenda,
Okay.
the
So
survey's on there, so.
Okay, so we're gonna have the Hall of Fame in March, we're gonna be busy
So
between now and
the
March.
committee will be, for when?
Right now, all we need is, I have no idea how to make this possible through the city when it comes to printing posters, right? We had already decided we're gonna put it on public places and private organizations. Esther was going to help contact some of those organizations to allow us. All of us can, approach retailers, right? That we think are pretty much populated by local people. But the other image is just through social media, through your Facebook, I can design a paragraph that you can include with that, someone can edit it and approve it, and then we can just share it. This shouldn't take a lot of time. It's just a matter of me understanding how we can make this happen. As a matter of fact, if you give me the posters, I'll find some volunteers to put them up. But, yeah,
Can you get the
this is
posters?
not a,
Can you get the posters?
Who in the city was gonna do them?
yeah, I just need to know how we can make it happen to print them out. The Amber Leaf, yeah, okay. Maybe I can email Amber and
Amber's
ask her some questions.
Amber?
Yes.
Yes, she's.
Amber.
Oh, she was.
She wants to ask, you wanna ask her? She's there.
Yeah, Amber, I'm just gonna email you and ask you a bunch of questions so we can talk about how to release these posters.
I think she said okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's Amber.
I think she said okay. Okay, so then you're gonna take care of it with Amber?
Yeah, I'll take care
Okay,
of it.
so then that's it, that takes care of that. All right, perfect. All right, anything else? Just take the survey, and then if you have any questions, call Dr. Reyes. Okay. All right, the next item is letter D, I'm sorry.
I'm reading minutes.
Okay. The meeting schedule for the 23-24 year, do we have that, Angie? Is it attached?
No. The dates?
The
Yes,
dates.
you were working on it.
Yeah,
Maybe for the next meeting?
I just have the dates, but I don't know if you kind of want them.
Oh, I thought you had written them up, you had typed them up.
Like a schedule, like a.
Like, yes, all the dates. What is this?
Well, it would be in the dates that I have here in the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay, well, do we get that?
No, she, I thought you.
Okay, so
Okay,
let's
that's
just
a
go
plan of
over the
action.
dates, Angie, you wanna call them out?
I have
The November meeting?
The November?
I have November.
The 13th.
November the 13th, okay.
I have December the 6th.
Okay.
December the 6th?
No,
The 11th,
11.
I'm sorry, 11. What did I say,
December
6?
the 11th.
I'm sorry, the 11.
You're looking at the final action.
Yeah, the 11th, I have, next meeting, January the 8th.
January the 8th.
And then we go to February the 12th.
Yes.
Actually, the 13th, because the 12th is President's Day.
Yeah.
Will be closed.
Yeah.
13th. And then I have March the 11th. And then I have April the 8th. And then I have May the 13th. And then I have June the 10th. July the 8th. August the 12th. And September the 9th.
Okay, do you think that for the next meeting you can have them like this on a handout form? On a
Yes.
handout? Okay, let's just go over those ladies, the dates. Ladies. Oh, yes, you can just type them out, yes, and the dates that you have, yeah, from before, okay.
Yeah.
So let's just go over them one more time, ladies. November the 13th. These are the next meetings, because that way I know some of us, we make plans to travel or have meetings, appointments, and go to Paris.
To
And that way you, hey,
Paris,
I can't go to
Texas.
Paris because I have a commission meeting. No, but also, it feels so good when we're in person. Also, I know sometimes we have to do virtual, like if you're sick, and we understand, there's situations you're out of town and things like that, but it feels good when you're actually, in contact with the person, face to face. So November 13th, December the 11th, January the 8th, February the 13th, March the 11th, April the 8th, May the 13th, June the 10th, July the 8th, August the 12th, and September the 9th. And Angie will have a handout for us for the next meeting.
When was January?
January the 8th.
And then in February, it's gonna
Be the
on a
Thursday. Yes,
So
because
President's
Wednesday.
Day.
What was this on the, in the?
Oh, that one is just information for when you do the Hall of Fame,
Oh,
when you get vendors or, items that you need to purchase.
Thank you.
Those are the requirements by the city.
okay. Did you get that, Amber?
What's the budget?
$10,000.
Okay, so I guess when you meet Amber with the committee, you'll go over all this, it's the requirement.
I'll email it to you.
That is 10.
10,000.
Yes, and then
Last
last
time
time that we went, that's for Hall of Fame. But, we can ask them for an increase as well. And the last time that I went up to council, they offered to give us whatever we needed
Whoa.
to continue the work that we're doing. They didn't give us a budget or anything like that. They just said, that they're willing, as long as it's reasonable, we send it to management.
Well, the reason that.
I have a question.
Okay. Esther.
Can you hear me?
Ladies, Esther has
Yes.
the floor.
Are we gonna do the revolvers again? Because we need to budget for that.
Yes.
That should be discussed during the committee, meeting.
But as it stands,
Okay,
what was
okay.
approved is $10,000
Okay.
in the
That's
budget.
what
Just wondering.
Very good point, Esther.
And the thing is, Amber, like you said, like if we need more money, because everything has gone up in prices. The food, menus, and we were talking about that earlier. We used to go to a restaurant and with $50, and now it's $70. It's like everything, all the prices have gone up. So we might need to.
I can ask her, Sandra, I can ask her, because I'm talking to her, because she was kind enough to give me in her catalog. I can ask her if she can just give us a quote right now on the revoltos, so we can start with the process. Instead of having it at the last minute and doing, last time I think Amber paid with her card, or because she's a vendor, and if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. I know we don't know how many, do we have a number?
No.
By any chance of how many
No.
honorees we're going to select?
No, and that's
Yeah,
why the
choose
committee.
Any application yet.
Yeah, no, and that's why the committee needs to.
And are you talking, Esther, about Gloria De los Ricos
I'm
Garcia.
talking about
Yes.
Gloria.
Yeah, I
And
have
I
a,
was told her
last
that
time
she was-
I paid for them too. I gave her a check, because I was also a vendor. With the city.
Can we revisit this at the next meeting after the committee?
Well, the committee should visit that. Yeah, the rebosos is part of the, part of the
Yeah,
holiday.
I
Okay.
just talked to Gloria yesterday.
Okay, we'll discuss that at the next, the committee.
Whoever
The
wants to
committee.
do it, look, because I'm talking to her as well.
Yeah, no,
Because I just want to make sure that we have it
Right.
all straightened out and not worry at the last minute.
I agree,
Okay.
100%.
Okay, ladies, Dr. Martin has the floor.
I have a question about the purchasing reminder for the venue, for the thing. Is the venue included that we need to get pricing from different venues?
Yes.
Okay.
That will be at the meeting with Amber.
I was just seeing if that was included in this.
Yes.
in case Amber
Yes,
didn't
yes.
know.
Yeah, we have to have 3 vendors and then, we go with the,
Bids.
Okay. very
and that
good.
goes for the flowers and the menu.
No, not the 3 vendors. I can't say.
If it was over $500.
Yes. Can we have Amber, discuss that? Amber, you're the chairperson. Can you please enlighten us with that?
But that comes
Yeah,
from
but
the
it's right
committee.
here.
Amber?
It's right here.
No, but she's the committee chair.
This is right here, but that's a committee discussion.
Yeah.
Am I correct,
Yeah, we
Amber?
have to discuss it.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let her discuss that.
Yeah, when we have the meeting on the 23rd.
Yes, and then we can report to us.
Perfect. Okay, thank you. Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, any new business?
And then new business, I'd like to congratulate Dr. Martin on the, that you came out in the newspaper and the TV. With the new, you're gonna be in charge of the,
I'm with Pillar now, as
With
the
Pillar.
medical director of Pillar. So we're expanding into medical services, so it's a great, a need for for the community, it's a great organization, and so hopefully we can partner also with the organization here. That was kind of why I was thinking, what are we doing with the data? Because we generally serve, the community for mental health, sexually transmitted infections, and now for medical needs, and so I'm happy to be part of it. Thank you so much.
I have something else, a new business. This is breast cancer awareness month, and we did. Amber, did you you mentioned something about a walk with the Webb County? Did you have you?
Yes, I sent you all the information on the Stronger Together walk that Raul Reyes is hosting.
Yes.
It's on the 28th, and I recommended that that the commission have a table at the event. I told Sandra I won't be here that weekend, but I think it would be good for us to have a table and support the event. I sent her the info on it.
Yes.
So that so that we could participate.
Yes, and I did speak to him, and he said he would love to have us there. We do have to take our own table though and our own chairs, because it's gonna be at the Jovita Hidar Park on Thomas Street, and it's on October the 28th. It's a Saturday, and it's I believe it's in the morning from 8 to 12. And so I don't know, do we have to take this to a vote if we want to participate, or how does that work? I don't think we have to pay. We just go and we have to fill out an application. We do have to fill out an application. So how do y'all feel about that? It's not in our plan, and it's not something that we or that we had in our plan for this coming year, because we're just gonna prepare.
Amber, would be able, I mean, if that comes through, would applications be available at that time for the Hall of Fame at that time?
Yes.
Yeah, the application's already ready.
I know.
Because it's application.
That's a great
So I
idea.
thought it would be good to support the event, because we're the Laredo Commission for Women, be out there so that the community knows that we talk about the Hall of Fame, and then also I mean, just like all the events that we're doing, because we also have International Women's Day and things like that. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to share with the community who we are and what we're up to.
Well,
And
if
of
you
cour-
all
or-
agree and we can have at least 4 people there, I don't wanna just be like only one person there and not, you know, we need to have like maybe you, Amber, with the applications and, help, okay, and we can, I help and you help, yes, you know, we can, as many of us as possible, yes. And we have the pink shirt. I'll fill out the application, he's supposed to email it to me today, but I never got it. So I can get it and fill it out and send it in and then we can participate. But does anybody have like those folding tables that we can take?
I
You
have
have one?
Yes.
Okay,
I
and
have a couple actually.
That's
all.
okay.
I mean, we
That's
just
all,
need-
and then we just set up our little area.
I have a few
También.
chairs also.
Oh, you do?
You
Okay,
have
perfect.
Who has the pink,
The
I
banner,
have the banner.
can you?
I came straight from work, but I'll get that. I'll drop it off.
Okay,
this week.
Is that the one you're talking about?
that's the one I'm talking
The
about.
banner.
The banner.
the banner, but I'll
The
get some,
banner, final one, yes.
I'll get some tablecloths. So, a pink tablecloth.
Don't we
Yeah.
have a pink tablecloth? We had one made.
That's the one,
That's the
No,
one
this
you're
one's a
talking-
banner.
No, this is a banner.
It's just a banner.
oh,
It's a
you,
straight.
you're
The
talking
one
about.
that Amber bought.
Pero we had a big one.
We had one, very nice.
Right,
It's pink.
Amber?
I don't know where one is. We recently bought a new one.
I know, but remember when when there was the
Yeah.
yes vote, that we were
Yeah.
at the Falcon
Falcon
Bank,
Bank.
and we had that huge pink, very pretty with a LCW.
Oh, we have,
Yes.
who has it?
For that one.
I don't know.
You remember that one?
Not me.
No, but I mean, do you remember that we had that one?
I remember. I
Pero
do
who
remember, I
kept
don't
that
know.
one? Does Sylvia Bruni have that one, or who stayed with that one?
Pero sí era muy bonito, era un mantel hermoso.
You remember that one, right?
And it had the logo and everything.
It was a
What
pink
what is the banner
It's
that
just
that
a-
we
a
bought?
Yes,
banner.
we know there's a banner, but I'm talking about the
Well, y'all can
mantel.
probably find it once you adjourn the meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so then do we all agree that we're gonna participate? Okay, on the
Yes.
28th, I'll send out
Reminder.
I'll send out a reminder, I'll send you the information, and once I have the application.
You're applying?
Yes, I'm applying.
And Amber, you said that you'll have copies of the
Of the
Application.
Andrew, copies of the application.
Okay, perfect. All right, that sounds great. Thank you, thank you. All right, thank you. Anything else on the
Yes.
business?
Esther is trying to tell us something.
Okay, I can hear you.
German?
Esther's trying to say something.
I think she's, checking out.
Oh,
Oh,
I think, nomás le vi lo oído.
Esther, are you trying to tell us something?
No soy yo.
No.
She's muted.
Okay, all right, so.
So you wanna adjourn the meeting?
Any other,
Can we
any
stay
other
afterwards
business?
to talk to her or no? Huh? If we adjourn the meeting, will she be able to speak to us after the meeting? Or
I motion to adjourn.
I second.
I haven't, wait, I still have to say something, I'm not ready to adjourn. No, if we could just do a little silent prayer, before we adjourn, for everything that's happening right now in Israel. Just a little silent prayer for 2 seconds. Thank you. Amber, you motion to adjourn?
Nice.
Is there a second? Diana, second. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.